a little 3-year-old horse owned by Mark Rasmussen. He lives up by Davis, South Dakota. I just kind of wanted to show you guys a little bit of what we had going with him. He probably has about 45 rides on him. He's gonna go ahead and get sent home here. So what I kind of wanted to show you more than anything, when I ride a horse, I like to ride a horse with more than just my reins. I like to be able to put my reins down on my horse's neck and be able to take my horse wherever I want him to go. Now, if I needed to use my reins, I would pick up on them, but I'd like to use my body first to see if he would respond from that without the reins first. Because if you don't try things like that, they may be in there and you'd never know it unless you try them. But I would like to be able to take this horse anywhere that I would point him, like I said, without using my hand, just use my legs and my feet. I'd like to be able to stop him and back him up, all without my hands. One thing I'm going to show you guys, it isn't something I would really encourage anyone to do it. I suppose it can be kind of unsafe, but I trust this horse, and we're in a pretty controlled environment, so I'm going to go ahead and do it just kind of for the sake of showing you. But I could do the same thing, just laying my bridle reins over his neck just like I did before, and then that way I'd have him if I needed him. But this just shows you how you can ride without your reins. Eventually I'd like to get where I can lope him and be able to do this. I probably wouldn't take off my bridle, so I'd always want to have my bridle reins there if I would need them, but I'd want to be able to stop him, back him up, and all these things without using my bridle rein. And like I said before, you can do the equivalent of this with your bridle still on your horse and your reins draped over your neck, just not touching them. And so that if you would need them, they would still be there, you see. But this is just a little bit of what we have going. Like I said, this horse has about 45 days on him, and he's about ready to go home. And this is just the point to where I want to take a horse before I'd send him home. The thing about this horse, he's a real neat little horse, but he's nothing special. Any horse can do this if you ride a horse consistent. So it's something to keep in mind, something that like I said, any horse is capable of if you just ride him to that level. So that's just a little bit of what we have going on a horse like this before it's time for him to go home.